So I'm going to talk about that a little bit too. So what I'd like to start out with is just letting you know that with all the electronic things, I'm going to focus on cell phones, but that's not the only thing to be concerned about. I might also add that what I'm going to do is muscle testing. For those that aren't familiar with it, it's called kinesiology. It's how you can determine what your body needs, likes, or wants. And so you can get someone to explain that afterwards, but that's what I'm going to do. And I'm so excited because I have a guest of Brody's who knows nothing about Nikken, pretty much. And she's willing to be my little test case. So she's going to help me with the demonstration. So in a minute I'll introduce Sabrina. I'd like to start out by just talking about the unnatural energies. You know, if our body has the right environment, we will be healthy, we will feel good. But because of all the, what I call electronic smog, we've been bombarded with things that interfere with that. And specifically, and Dr. Deborah Davis, D-E-V-R-A, she's a toxicologist and an oncology epidemiologist. And she has wonderful, wonderful videos that can help you understand the dangers of cell phones. She has a book called Disconnect. I encourage you to get that. There's another book called Zapped by Louise Gittleman, and it's about why you should not use your cell phone for an alarm clock. And we all do that. So, I want to ask Sabrina to come on out so we can do some demonstrations. Give her a hand. And she's brand new here to all of this, so I'm going to use her to demonstrate the energy. And like I said earlier, you can talk about energy. We are energy. We need energy. You know anybody that wants energy? Yeah. It's not hard to find somebody that's drained and needs more energy, whether they're young, old, or in between. So, we're going to use a little muscle testing. So we're going to use her little finger to her thumb. And I'm just going to ask her to resist. So I want to see what her energy is right now. And can everybody see okay? All right, so you resist. Okay, resist again. Okay, she's pretty strong. So I'm going to ask her to hold my cell phone in the other hand. Okay? And let's do that energy test again. Resist. Ooh, what happened? See how easy she opened? In other words, it weakened her. All right, we're just going to take one of the Nikken power bands and put it around her wrist. And it's purple, it matches my phone. Oh, it's her favorite color, I love it. Okay, let's do that one more time and see if there's a difference. Resist. See the difference? Wow. See the difference, guys? Okay, we're going to do something else. And this, I used to do years ago with a knee wrap. This is a wrist wrap. It's probably not going to fit that phone. We have a larger one, so I'm going to use an ankle wrap. But for years, I've used a knee wrap, an infrared knee wrap. Remember the stories last night? And we just put this over the phone. I used to say for years, we need a cell phone cover made of infrared. I've been saying it for years. Okay. Resist. Same thing. See what it did? So, anyway, that just gives you an idea. So just be thinking, there's a blog. HealthyChildHealthyWorld.org is an organization that puts education out there about toxicities in the world for families and children, and they have solutions. In fact, Nikken is a trusted partner of theirs because of our solutions. Anyway, there's a blog by Dr. Deborah Davis, and it talks about your cell phones, radiation, and your child's health. And she talks about the reverberation of all of these dangers and how it's affecting. So the passion that I have is, you and I, most of us in here grew up with none of this. But think of it today. In utero, people are exposed to all of this. We really need to educate about the dangers. And I could go on for a long time on that, but I won't. So, and let's do a strength test. Let's do this. Put your arms out like so. And raise them up. I'm just going to press up, see if I can get her off balance, okay? Oh, I did. Okay. I want you to come over here for a minute and just stand behind this and take 4 or 5 breaths. Just bend over there. Yeah, just breathe it in. Take 4 or 5 deep breaths. This is our air system that most of you know about, but bottom line is it has negative ions in it. Remember I talked about those negative ions yesterday out in the air? This system produces them. Okay, that's good. All right, let's try one more time. And again, we're just looking at energy. I'll pull the phone up a little bit. Same thing, resist. See the difference?
Yeah.
Wow, so we've done air, we've done water. How about nutrition? Do you realize that all the things I talked about, the natural energies of the earth, the magnetic fields, the sun, the air, are wonderful, but you know, you need internal fuel. And it's our internal fuel, it's like a race car. You can have the best car, you can have the best engine, you can have the best driver, but if you don't have good fuel, you don't have the best car. You're not going to win. So, internally, we need good food. So, let's test food. All right, let's do another test. Resist. She's pretty strong. All right, I'm just going to let her. This is an apple. Everybody recognize that? Okay. Resist. Ooh, what happened? You can test with everything you do and eat. Okay. So let's test with this apple. Same thing. Resist. Wow. This one's organic. The other one wasn't. Isn't that amazing? So, what do we have with Nikken? We have a wonderful variety of fruits that are highly organic and let's just look here. So, if you were to drink something like this every day, let's see. What's this? Oh, she's still strong. Tell you what, have some tap water.
Have her just think about sugar. Just think about sugar.
Actually, you mentioned that. I have a sugar packet here too. Which right. Just think about it. That's a good one. Okay. Who's this? Yep. I can do it. Yep. Sometimes you think you word whether this works or not. It works. Trust me. Go ahead. If somebody isn't testing well, it means they're dehydrated. Have them drink a good glass of water first. Okay? Same thing. It's good. Don't you like that? Who's this? Wow. Isn't that cool? Okay. Who you mentioned sugar? Let's hold sugar. Let's see if we can weaken her again. Who's this? Easy. Now, that's just telling you your body doesn't like sugar. Are you going to give it up? Probably not. But the whole idea is you can test with everything. And what's so phenomenal about Nikken is we have all these, oh, we got to try this one. We weakened her with sugar, so now, this is our barley greens. Most alkaline food on planet Earth. You could live on it. Use this. Everybody eats it. How fun is that? Okay, how are we doing for time?
Do it again, but just have her think sugar.
Oh.
Not hold it, just think it.
Oh.
Think about sugar.
Think about sugar, okay? Think of a big donut, ice cream, okay. That Aggie ice cream with it or something? Okay, who's this? Your mind. It's all connected. Okay, how much time do I have?
6 minutes.
Oh, I got 6 minutes, okay. So let's do light. You ever wonder if anybody work in an office with fluorescent lighting? Or any lighting, actually this lighting will work too. Don't look at any lights right now, just want to do another test. Put your hands back up like so. All right, I'm gonna press up. Okay. I want you to look at that light and we'll do it again.
I'm not going to look right at it because it's going to blind me, but
Just do
I'll
it.
look at that way.
Okay. See how much
Yeah.
weaker you were? Okay. Come on over here and just look at this one. Now, I want everybody to see. Can everybody see? Put your arms back up. Just put them up a little bit higher. Okay. Is this? What happened? This is amazing, guys. This is bringing that sunlight that I skied in yesterday inside. So it's bringing your natural light of the sun inside so that you have that. So put that at your desk, put it at your reading, wherever you're reading. This is phenomenal. And when this was introduced in Cancun, was it 2005, 2007? I didn't realize, you know, I've been in nursing for 29 years, I didn't realize we get our energy through our eyes. So with being outside, especially early in the morning, late in the day, take your sunglasses off. Make sure you're getting some of that energy naturally through your eyes. Another phenomenal. So, I think we've covered most everything. Well, let's, while we have a minute, our wonderful, infamous insoles. The company started 40 years ago with magnetic insoles. You heard last night, we're in how many, over almost 35 countries or more, and this is still the most important thing you can do, and the simplest thing you can do. But now they have infrared, negative ion, and magnets in them. All those things I talked about. So, have you stand behind those. Okay, do you have any shoulder problems? Okay, put this arm straight out. I'm going to do that energy test, same thing. Resist. I'm going to re-energize, but let's step on and see if there's any difference. Yeah. Okay. Now you just tell me if you feel any difference. If you change it up, just, okay, same thing. Oh, see, instant. So, bring that energy inside. All you have to do with our technologies and our products is sleep, eat, and enjoy them all day long. Now the infrared long johns with the negative ions in them. I am so excited about that. I mean, I love the other ones, but this is going to be so much nicer. And so, just think about this. It's, you use your products, you share your story, you tell others, you can be financially independent with something that's so valuable. And we have an obligation to educate everybody out there about all the electronic smog. We can't get out of this. We have to protect ourselves. We have to give our bodies something to fight back, to help. So, it's all about energy, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can share. This is an easy way to share with people, to tell your story and to demonstrate. So thank you for your attention.